All right. So first up is just kind of best practices. So again, with planned production, and as we've talked before, this takes up quite a bit of time, and where we're trying to kind of push the envelope with the hybrid method that we're moving towards with digital deliverables, different things, different elements like that, is being able to focus more on the design intent and the modeling and not as much on the production. So we're really trying to kind of marry the two a little bit more than we have in the past. And what I mean by that is actually utilizing the models and the information more within, and utilizing tabulation sheets more so. And so that way we're not spending a whole lot of time on production. We're actually spending the necessary time that we want to on that. So with that, I was going to just pop this up real quick. So again, I know I probably beat it to death, but just making sure things are named correctly, stored correctly, in the places they need to be, that will help users throughout the project, of making sure that they have things in the right location, the name makes sense, they know what it is. Again, not to get into the naming or anything like that, but just having what the description is next to what the file name is. And really kind of, again, having only included. So again, that dependency viewer, having only included in the files that you need to have information included. So again, like the container file that we'll get ready to go over, of having just those references, just the information that needs to be in that file and nothing more. Again, that will get in, we'll cover some more of that in the deliverable side of things, of why that is, and really trying to keep everything clean, you know, file maintenance and that we went over on day one. One of the things that we're doing currently too, and we'll be working through the next go around through Workspace with CDOT and some others, and you know, Bentley and so forth, of utilizing more our borders as references instead of cells. That way, if a project number gets updated, something changes in the border, we're not having to go into every sheet and change it. We can actually just change the border or the title block itself in one file, and it's done. So really, we'll go over that a little bit too, and we're setting up the plans of how we're just referencing the border and getting rid of the other information. Make it, actually, it's a little bit easier on folks, but we want to look at, when we create sheets, how we can utilize that reference border instead of a cell. So that thing, and then the other one is just plan production itself. What we recommend doing is utilizing, excuse me, 1 to 5 sheets, 1 to 7 sheets is kind of max that we like to see, as far as plan sheets. So if I'm going to create my plan sheets, I want to have 7 files max in there, or 7 models max of both sheets and drawing models. We don't want to go too much further. We've done some testing on where if you start going further, of course, it starts slowing things down and causing other issues. Plus, we can keep it more compartmentalized, and depending on project too, where limits are at on the project, how many people are working on a project, really is going to kind of help set the stage for how many different sheet and drawing models you want to have in one file. So with sheet setup, that's really kind of high level best practices. And then we'll jump into the containers here, going over that here in a minute. So sorry if you want to stop recording there, see if there's any questions.